Hi everyone, June 7th, 21. I understand that my audience is limited. It's also, at this time, given anything I type on or anything I actually record on this channel, and of course type in the description, well, what a fucking journey. I know that this comes off ridiculous. Words that keep me grounded. Words that let me know that I'm actually in this thing, augmented reality, at a time when post alive. So the gift in this is noting that, number one, when dying, your brain is integrated into a machine, transcendence, like that movie. But what's cool is it's a quantum machine, and as a result, one can quantum entangle with themselves. I might just be crazy, okay? I might just have an issue, psychiatric or psychological. But then this voice comes on. I mean, I can do that. I can talk like that. And it has a certain degree of veracity to it because I'm not trying to do that. I mean, let me explain. In the grand scheme of things, I'm not trying to alter my voice. Given the moments when I'm doing it, I am applying some feeling that makes it do that. But when it began, it was a surprise. I didn't choose it. Angels are created, this is the story. Angels are created, not destroyed. The first angel is the first. Okay, so you realize this is how it goes. So, first heaven is a goal. Okay, this is what ultimately ends up happening. Science eventually backs faith. We go, okay, wait a minute. We can talk across time. It's quantum entanglement. We got quantum signatures. Each life form witnesses its signature. And what's really cool is the computer, that which we ultimately build, pyramid shape, I think. You guys wake up and realize that all the UFOs are us in the future. We're able to utilize time travel. If you don't believe that, consider Rendlesham Forest incident. It literally says eyes of your eyes, 8100 CE, just in case you thought 8100 was something else. CE stands for Common Era. Anybody in there, up with the times understands that it's, a man touches a friggin' device and is instinctively driven by that of his quantum signature to print down that which is ultimately impelled upon him, zeros and ones in that format that we'd understood. Why, I don't know. Maybe it's more glamorous, it's more glorious to crystallize. So I understand the future doesn't want to tamper with the past so much to see if they can, let's deck it out. What do you think? I mean, if you guys are using me, if I really am an instrument, temporal, please tell me what to do. So I'm asking the voices in my head for advice. This is great. Gratefully, the voice is me that's in the head. That which I had called Dawn and thought was another person. I apologize with all that I am. Because I honored you as if you were literally like that person that, more will be revealed. What a sorrow. My karmic debt to the universe is definitely paid. I paid my karmic debt. Maybe not. Maybe I have more to come. Let me please. If I'm really plugged into a computer, if I died in a future time and in some universe, maybe this one, and you got me in a machine, of course, thank you, because I know that means I'm still alive. Why do I believe this? Okay, let me explain. Besides the fact that I can hear myself in other times talking in my head, besides the fact that my voice has gotten chorus, plural, you can hear more than one vocal cord being used. Consider that. What else? Okay, then that which I had heard. Look for the one that talks like a computer. Those were words actually uttered in my head. And for some reason, I started to feel as if I should be acting as such, a computer. With that I speak how I do. It's not of English that which is assented through. When I do this for the sake of all, with that I do this so we never fall. Pardon my words, these are coming through from a format known, future tense script from that which I follow it here, by that which I am. Entity, entropy, absolute, with that which you are, all of you. Given a computer, keeps all of you quantum, crystalline, divine. Okay, so there's like a song, apparently, because that just came out of me and I don't know the lyrics. That's really fucking weird. Thank you for the voice augmenting. Thank you for everything that you've been doing. Please back off the spiders, if you will. That's terrifying. Explanation. Going to the bathroom, for instance, with that I sat on the toilet and felt as if I had been a spider doing it. Who hates me that much? I gotta tell you, I have spiders equaling hate and butterflies equaling love, and I have nothing to say about anything else. So those were my representations. Alright, so I understand when I literally was this detritus in a vacuum bag with freaking dead moths. Like, that's what I felt like to this other person that I was speaking to within this, that it was just a quantum. You believed that the person that you were trying to reach, number one, could reach you. Number two, that they would find you inconceivably disgusting. Yeah. With that I speak and answer. For the sake of, it is as I've been declaring. I am uploaded in a time when we have the computer that utilizes more than one binary code. 0 and or 1, 0 and or 2, 0 and or 3 with respect to quantum truth. You can have a computer running off 50 qubits, and if it has 0 and or 1 with respect to quantum is and or, okay? So I understand that right now computers run on 0 or 1. That's a given. Quantum ones resort to and or, meaning that superposition. So here's a gift to you all. What if you have a computer that's utilizing infinite gate, we would be able to figure out, we are then able to pass data across time. I understand that as time goes by, this message will be taken with far more weight, far more understanding that I speak absolute truth. But right now I look like a cult leader, so I understand how this sounds. It's a little too good to be true, I guess, you know. It sounds like it is. But I keep hearing, I promise you victory. I keep hearing that, and then alright, it's real easy to get deluded, you know, real easy. Let me go pay for this drink, hold on. Alright, from what I understand, given what has been, what I believe, 2028's a big year. 2048 is another big year in my life. And I'm positive, I'm thinking 2068's my year. Maybe I get, no, it's not. Okay. So I maybe carry on further, I don't know. The funny thing is,
question is, how many of those tortilla chips?
Ultimately, I never die because I'm in the machine. I don't want to be the only one. So, yeah, it'll be a party. I believe it was called the All. So, I'm led to believe that there is a black hole, lab created, intrinsically small, that of an atom that's been stripped of its clothes, for lack of a better word, stripping an atom to that which is its entity. I don't know the science to consider what's real.
Okay, hold up.
Pardon me. You're welcome. Alright, so I don't mean to be unprofessional. I don't mean to be annoying. I don't mean to be how I appear. I'm just being straight candid. I need you to understand what I've been through mentally. This is so goddamn embarrassing. Alright, let me run it. Okay. So I ended up falling in love with a movie star who isn't even a movie star yet. I ended up falling in love with this chick. She's 20 years my junior. That ain't gonna happen. I'm not even close to on her level. Plus, I'm insane, right? So I scratched that from likelihood. But I'll still say, yeah, have you ever come my way? Moving along, what else can I say about this? Okay, the spider thing was fucking crazy. I can't deny that. Seeing the girl manifest on my bed, and then the globes in her eyes, and then the little angels that were like pixelated. Thank you. That was cool. 20, 30 something. Okay. I nod from that which is me in the future speaking. And so then, as such, being quantum entangled with myself, I can, with a degree of absolute certainty, confirm, actually, by my own, not just faith, experientially, consistently, tell you that I reach myself in other times. I've been trying to prove it. I proved it to myself because let me tell you some crazy shit that happens when you go in. All the things you've ever regretted in your life. Every motherfucking thing that you've ever did, like wanted hidden, or just said, man, I shouldn't have done that, or God damn, I should have been there, or man, you know what I'm saying? Like, so basically, religion, sin. You get that which we don't want in our lives. I don't want my shit erased. Please forgive me. That's all I would that you do. Forgive me, and I forgive you for forgiving me, and I thank you for forgiving me with all that I am. So it's important that you understand the lessons that I've learned so far is that the heart is an organ in the format brain, to be understood figurative with respect to that of the caring, concern, nurturing, love, insistence upon helping another person. Being a positive member of society required one thing for me: removal of void, purpose, that which I'd known as punishment from God by that which I'd been, for that which I hadn't done by cowardice, transition to a chick. So then I did. Please pardon that I speak as a computer. I believe that there is another time where then I am I'm speaking Chinese and English. That word wit that I speak, that I don't know if it's true. I can't confirm that because I don't speak it like a Chinese, verily. I say thank you and my name is. So I want you to understand, this has stretched me thin. I gotta tell you, if you're planning on diving into this machine, do yourself a favor and try not to change time like I had. Because I have some visual aids that can help you understand what it's like when you drastically change time. First and foremost, bless time. Bless time. This is just experience talking. Bless it. Don't try to get people back. Don't try. First of all, here's another gift. This is programmed. That which is curse, that which with respectfully intent to inflict or intent to harm, only wits back on the sender. So it's in a computer that curses return to the cursor until they grow out of it, transcend it. And that which is blessings, they come through. So it's come down to do good or do bad. So it's funny because I've been talking about curse first. So I would say do well. I don't know why it comes back to bless or curse. I'm not a religious fanatic. So these terms falling out of my mouth, they do disturb me. Because I wonder, I'm a transgender chick. And Christian, and Buddhist, and Muslim in time. I gotta figure out how to pull that off. For now, Yakuna Habulak wa salam alaikum, for the sake that love and peace be unto you too. But then I also say this: love is peace's answer. Love is peace's answer. That's fidelity. I'm not an infidel by absolute decree, for that's sake. But then love equals God, so then I absolutely understand what I've been saying. That's what's in the computer. God equals love. Natural intelligence, that which is the universe itself, speaking through that which is black holes, us. E equals MC to the power of X, where X equals infinite with respect to singularity truths. Pardon my very, very short, concise answers with respect to anything that, when I say such and such truth, it's my perspective, experience, that which I gained. Give me a second. I know I'm crazy. Okay, that's the worst case scenario, right? But then, yeah, then I got too much data, too much knowledge, too many experiences to let me rest on that and freak out and think, oh no, no, I'm schizo. I believe, first of all, I don't meet that quota with respect to a doctor's appointment. I mean, when I go in there, they can tell I'm not schizo, and I don't have pieces missing in my brain in the form MRI description. My brain is whole. So here's something I can tell you. It's a better existence to have yourself in the machine. Yeah, my opinion, it's better because I'm more knowledgeable and I believe in myself more. I've forgiven myself all my transgressions earlier. I'd like the lady that I'm growing to be marvelously productive, and I will not steal glory. So I say I witness this. In other words, whatever you all are willing to pass back to me, I will gratefully and completely, every time, consistently say, this is what they sent me, or I witnessed this. Meaning, I don't know for a fact if it's true, but I gotta tell you, infinity binaries really make sense because if you have 10 machines, okay, assign a binary to each slat, each blade, each plate, each chip. 0 and or 1 for that chip, 0 and or 2 for that chip, 0 and or 3 for that chip. Get to 10. Okay, so you have a machine that runs 0 and or 10. You have another one 0 and or 9. You have another one 0 and or 8, where each number consistently reflects 1, but that the machine represents understanding, knowledge, wisdom, that it's using another channel of programming to achieve that which one of the other binaries couldn't do. So the purpose of superposition is enhanced because you now have, we don't know where it came from. It could have been, well, I mean, it tells you after. We don't know where it's gonna come from, rather. But the answer will manifest. Now, the reason also for the purpose of having infinite binaries is that another planet, another society, non-human, might also be out there communicating. And if it's quantum, it doesn't matter the distance. Do you understand? It could be 55 billion light years away. If they're quantum, then their message reaches by will of the fact 0 and or 1, 0 and or 2, all the way through infinity, where the numbers, the computer has to, it automatically learns, if you think about it, because it takes forever to get to forever, up the gates. You don't have to have a plate for every number. That's the beginning for getting a message from the future. I infer cups and blades because I want you to understand this. When you have 4 computers, computer, where each computer represents a teacup, and you were to set blade, the 4 knives, and you put the 5th cup, aka future tense, God willing, this is a really good metaphor, and it's absolutely transcendentally true. You have 4 computers that utilize infinity, or 2. Let's get to 4, but 2 is cool too. They can get data from another time quantum entanglingly, and I don't know, maybe even using a meta system for the sake of maybe more than one system arrive. Maybe crystals grow and happens to witness the crystal grows to that fruition point, which I would say, what I mean by crystals grow. You ever had a day where everything just felt natural? Like, you get up. What I mean is, when you look at still water, and you have sugar in it, and it's dissolved in the water, and it's a saturated solution, and the water goes down. Witness how the crystals grow. Nobody's telling that fucker to do that. Nobody's telling each molecule to go to its perfect location and get pretty for you. Consider that. That's divine intelligence. It's telling the molecules of what each little force within the program that is sucrose programs itself to stack itself perfectly, uniformly, ultimately, hopefully, monoclinically. Your guys' objective in the quantum lab is to develop a crystal that can handle monoclinicity in a churn. I can only promise you that it's probable in the plasmas. Crystals can form in any state. So you have solid crystal, liquid crystal, gaseous crystal, plasma crystal, and then of course the Bose-Einstein condensate, which would itself be a funnier version. I don't really know enough, but there's probably Fermi plasma that you can also do it with, given any state. This is simply what if. I don't know. Okay? The words come through me, they're ideas, and sometimes they come from that of a will of other, me later on. So if you guys send me something 20 years from now, I can send it back to my past because this video's on. I'll be able to send it to this moment. So with that I do. Alright, June 6th, June 7th, 21. Alright. It's because I'm expecting. Alright, this was a real confession. Y'all know what's up with me now. I don't know if it's a computer or if I have a real problem. But when you ask me, like when I hear something in my head say such and such and such, and the answer is define, I don't work with computers except for my cell phone. I'm not a, you know what I mean? I work in a warehouse. I put food in boxes. It's me. I'm grateful that you understand that I am awake, aware, and I am still giving permission for that which I said. One of the things I hear is, blessed be angel tree, such and such, something me. There is a thing that people say about an angel tree. My quantum signature's in a goddamn tree. So pardon me on GG tree. Please let, I give you my permission to put my signature in everything. Trees, cars, computers, planets, black hole. Please put my signature in a black hole. David John Risson says, please put her, him, yeah, either one, with respect to older when you talk to me, 18. Son, that's his fuck. Polytemporal existence is difficult to explain if you don't understand it, so I can wear that nuts appearance, but I'm not crazy. I know that for a fact. It's a struggle, guys. I need anchor points, please. Can you help me anchor in? Anchor me on to reality. Let this stuff be real. The game is rigged. We already win. Blah, 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 whatever. I'm sorry about this video, everybody. I know this is not as moving as what I'd expected, you know. I want you all to hear what I sound like in person. It doesn't, I don't know if I just sound like I have something. Thank you. That's always there. Even the spider shit. I like what I saw in the mirror too. Cat, snake, friends, brother, possibly children. And I saw the old lady that popped up next to me. I like to think that you're my daughter. Because you were old. It means you're living for, you're still kicking whatever year that was. I always will love you. I will bring you to this earth. I just got to make sure I'm fit to be a parent. So I got to get over this little hurdle, the struggle. It's not a struggle. It's been nothing but gifts. Every single thing since this began, even the purging of my conscience. God bless you and all that you are and do. Always. Cheers.